I'm Shanty, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome in. Today we are doing the build that I was mentioning in the last video, which is the Mental Wellness Awareness Month build. That's what this is today. So I figured, what better way to do this than with a rec center. We're building the rec center. So let's go ahead and get started. Without further ado, please sit back, relax, subscribe, like this video, and enjoy.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy, and silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. It sucks when you finally feel like giving up. Oh God, no luck, everything feels like you're sticky stuck. I'm lost, handcuffed to the bed where I sleep, don't give a fuck. Can't stop, unplug, feeling overwhelmed, I think I've had enough. Gotta find a way to get some energy, gotta find someone who's a good friend of me. I need purpose to make it all worth it, I'm still searching and I'm still learning. I want a life that's filled with memories, not a life with regret and frenemies. I need focus to keep me from hopeless psychosis if I keep moping. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff.
Okay, so we are finally finished with this, and I had a lot of fun building this. I really, I went back and I added some more things to it after I was done with recording the build itself. I meant to record that part too, but I forgot. So, uh, surprise! There's some stuff that you can have. What? There's some extra stuff you get to see. That's what I'm saying. Um, but anyway, I really enjoyed building this. I think that it is a good representation of, like mental wellness as a whole. Because there's not just one way to help mental health. There's not just one way to make sure to do that. There's not one way, just one way to cope with there. What am I saying? There's not just one coping mechanism for um you know when you're suffering from a mental crisis or a mental breakdown. I have them a lot. Believe you me, it's not fun. So we're gonna start in this room here. We have our music studio. Well, sort of. It's just kind of a bunch of music laying, a couple of guitars. There's a piano over there. There's a couple of violins. And, music is absolutely an outlet for, a good cry. You want a good cry? Go, or oh, this is a bathroom. Anyway, if you want a good cry, go, just listen to some music. If you want to, like, just scream at the top of your lungs, turn on some music and scream. Do it. That's what I do. That's how I do it. It doesn't always work, but it's music. Music is a it's it's good. It's good for the soul. So anyway, in here we've got like kind of a gaming sort of space. Um, Not like a big game room. This one is more like a kind of a work your mind sort of room. I figured like they have like the dartboard and there's like a foosball table. And I did put in a reading corner. That's one of the things that I added in. um I just that corner was so blank and I didn't know what to do with it. So reading is absolutely an outlet because it helps to get your mind out of out of your mind. It helps to get you out of your mind. And by doing that, by imagining whatever world you're reading about. So the reading corner, absolutely a thing. Then there's like the chess table, then there's a games table. I figured socializing is another good way to you know to get your I can't speak today. But hold on. Hold on. Sorry. Anyway, socializing. It's another really good way to to help with your mental health. If you're struggling, talk to someone. Talk to someone you trust. I do that a lot. There's a few people that I trust to talk to every single time that I have any kind of a mental breakdown, or if I feel like I'm about to go into a breakdown. So then we have our kids' space. And I was going to justify this room by saying that it's a rec center. We have to have kids stuff. But you know what? Kids also suffer with mental illnesses. When I was 6 years old, I told my mom I wanted to die. Six years old. I told my mom I wanted to die because I was not happy. I wanted to go and live with my Memo Mary Jane up in heaven. That was her name. Her name was Mary Jane, and yes, just like in Spider-Man. But I got help. My mom got me help, and that was something that it's just stuck with me for my whole life. 6 years old. That was 30 years ago. But anyway, kids have mental illnesses too. That was when I discovered I suffered with depression. I also added on anxiety and ADHD and epilepsy and all of the other stuff. But that's okay because it made me who I am. It made me who I am today, and I am so proud to be who I am today. And I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to make this about me. This is also about every other person that suffers with mental illness as well. This is about every single person who has lost a battle to mental health. This is for them. This is for you guys. This is for me. It is for me too, but it's for all of us. And that's what this room is for. This is for the little kids. This is for the ones that autism is also a mental illness. It's a neurological illness, but it has to do with your brain, which is mental. So autism, that's a thing. ADHD, it gives kids give them this room gives them something to do. Maybe it was meant for toddlers, but it's also meant for maybe it's meant for kids that also maybe they just want to read, or maybe they just want their mommy to read to them. So that's what this room is, and I'm not and just so I don't start crying because I feel like I'm gonna start crying. But anyway, no, I'm okay. I am okay. This is our gym space. I wanted it to kind of feel like it was outside, but not outside in a way. So, like, I just kind of carried through the grass from here into the little kids' room as well. So then we have the gym. There's a couple of treadmills, which actually I was kind of thinking I might change that. I might put I might keep one of or two of the treadmills and then move one of the I might add another one of those. I don't know yet. But anyway, moving through quickly. Oh, this is basically like a shower room. Because I wasn't entirely sure what to how to put it, where to put it. But this is the gym, and then moving on through here, we have the like a rock climbing wall in here. In each room, you'll see like a wall mounted like speaker. And I figured like each one of these should be a thing. There should be music because, as I mentioned, music is the music is in my soul. So I figured that would be a good way to. That's a good outlet. Maybe sitting outside in nature. That's why all the benches are here. But let's go upstairs, and we'll go. Well, basically, we're just going to see this here. But if we go in here, we have our little like a yoga studio. I figured because yoga, as long as your dog's not trying to keep trying to play with you uh, while you're trying to learn how to do yoga, you know it works. But I tried that. That's something I did try last night. Was I tried to do some yoga. I wanted to learn how to do yoga because it is a good outlet as well. And I love Hershey. He kept getting in the way. He kept getting in the way. He kept trying to climb on my lap. It was fun though. It was really fun. But anyway, so yeah, this is just like a little yoga studio. It's not super decorated, but I did want to have it to where people can bring their own yoga mats, or maybe they just have them like that. Then moving in here, we have a video gaming room because video gaming is another outlet. It's another way to get for you to for anybody to get away, get out of their own heads. It's how I get out of my head a lot of times. Playing The Sims, playing video games of any kind. Oh yeah, absolutely. We've got, we got some PCs over here, and I kind of wanted to make, give them some lava lamps just because I thought it would look really cool in here. And I love this. I love this room. Um, but we've got a few different things, and then moving in this way, we've got a, an art studio. And from each angle that's what I was trying to go for with this little, like the little center thing, was just I wanted something to be a little bit more, um I don't know. I wanted it to look like it's meant to be some sort of an art piece. Now, the only see this plant right here is the only piece of custom content in this build. So if you download this, that's the only thing that you would need to replace if you don't have it. Everything else is from the game. I just really wanted to use that plant on the stool, and I feel like I did a great. It was exactly the what it needed. Um, but moving on into here, I wanted to set up kind of like a home ec classroom sort of type of thing, because cooking is another outlet. Cooking, some people can be, it's just it relaxes them. Or for me, I like to cook. I don't love it, but I like to cook. And if I am cooking, I am not just cooking for myself. If I'm cooking a meal, I'm cooking for a group. And it is everything to me to know that that the people that I'm sharing my food with like it. So it's everything to me. And I figured, what better way to um to represent that than with like a little classroom of, for cooking. Maybe it's like, maybe they have a chef that comes in every once in a while, or like once a week or something, to teach a cooking class. um and I know that I use the what is that, Home Chef Hustle, that stuff pack. I love that stuff pack, and I don't care. So anyway, we have another bathroom here, and then if we go out, it doesn't matter which way we go. We'll go this way. So if we go out here, we've got a bunch of like planters, because gardening is another outlet. I was watching Deligracy the other day, and she was talking about how she had, she gardens. That's how how she keeps her mind strong. That's how she keeps her mind strong, and I love that. I love that, and I would love to get into gardening if I had a place to do it. I don't. By the way, just for the record, I don't have a place to do it right now, but I'm going to eventually. But yeah, so all of the planter things are in out here on that balcony, and also on this balcony over here. Um, and there's just a few places to sit. It's not bad. It's nice. And then we have more on this side, literally the same. And if we look down this way, there is a little meditation space back here. And I just thought it would be a nice a nice place to do that, like this, because it's a little bit, it's kind of private. You're still gonna be able to see, but it's kind of private. It's kind of tucked away in the back, and that way, you can get away from from things. And meditation again is another really good outlet for mental wellness, or sorry, mental health I don't know exactly how the words that I'm trying to use here, but I do know that I am trying to say that it's good. It's a good outlet to help your brain to relax. That's basically what what I'm trying to say. But I really enjoyed building this, and that's all I have in here. And then yeah, no, that's it. That's all I have. But I really enjoyed building this, and I really hope you enjoyed watching me. And yeah, so I think that's it. So that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please tap that like button. It really helps out the channel. If you would like to learn more about how to help with mental illness, or if you would like to donate, you can follow the first link in the description below. If you would like to see more content from me, you can click on the playlist or the video at the end of this video here, or you can come over to Twitch and follow me over there so you'll know when I go live. If you want to grab my purple doors, you can come over to my Patreon. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see y'all later. Okay, bye.